Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Stellar MLS Live. My name is John Lipscomb. I'm a senior trainer with Stellar MLS, and today we have a we've announced this before, but launching tomorrow, we're launching reciprocal MLS access with Miami Realtors, and we actually have a special guest on from down in Miami. So really excited about this. A couple things before we bring Liz on. If you look at the very bottom right-hand side of the screen, there is a QR code if you want more information. Everything we're going to talk about today, it's all included in your subscription here. But I do want to show just a couple things real quick here, because you might have some questions here. We do have an FAQ and everything ready for you to use. So we'll go ahead and bring that up here. So I'm on the stellarmls.com website, and if you scroll down to the very bottom of this website here, let me bring up the screen right there. Scroll all the way at the bottom of stellarmls.com. You're going to see in this data delivery section, there is a reciprocals and data shares link right there. Now that's where this QR code goes. And if you open that up, it's going to have all the information about the reciprocal, the data shares and everything that we've previously announced here. But if you scroll down on that page right there, you can see that South Florida has now been added to this list right here. And another one, which is going to be launching in October, Rhode Island here. So just wanted to point out the resources in case you want to see the maps or get more information. You can do that right there. But let's go ahead and let's bring on Liz. Liz is the Chief of MLS and Innovation at Miami Realtors. Hi, good morning, Liz. How are you doing?
Good morning, John. This is very
I know,
exciting.
right? So, real quick, because I want to do this with you while we're together here. So, if you take a look here, I'm going to bring up the map here because I thought this was actually really cool here. You can see that our MLSs are touching now. That is so cool. If like Okeechobee, and I'm not sure what the one is, the northmost county up there, but yeah, we're
Yeah, that's
touching.
St. Lucie County.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah,
so cool.
we have an office in Jupiter. So we go all the way up to St. Lucie.
Awesome. All right. So, Liz, real quick, while because we haven't had you on the show before, go ahead and introduce yourself. Let everybody know who you are, what you do for Miami Realtors, and then what people need to know.
Sure, thank you. So I'm Liz Sturrock. I'm the Chief of MLS and Innovation at Miami Realtors. I have been with Miami now for 6.5 years,
Wow.
and that I spent 11 years at the National Association of Realtors. So with Miami, I help guide our MLS. We have an amazing team there. We handle our own internal call center, support our members, and then I work with lots of our prop tech companies doing coaching and bringing in services for the members, and helping them leverage technology to become better and more effective for the consumers every single day.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. So how, because this is a first for us, and I don't know if it may be a first for you, but like a in the same state agreement here where because we've launched like California, like Bright MLS, Sierra MLS, and Latin America, but there's some pretty big advantages to actually having this reciprocal agreement here in the state of Florida.
Huge. I mean, we know we share members, right? We know that we have people who are members of your MLS and our MLS. And this is just going to make their life easier. They won't have to log out of one or out of the other to be able to go in and search in Matrix, right? They can just go to that IntraMatrix or data share button and go ahead and they get everything. They can see broker remarks, driving directions, just like they can see in their own Matrix system. And because they're in state, if they want to do referral or work with a listing agent, the opportunity is there. We are very excited about this. I have been calling this historic because this is the first in Florida for both of us. But I will say our members love IntraMatrix. We first launched our this probably 3 years ago now with FMLS in Georgia. And it was the most popular thing that we've launched in years. And we can now see the traffic, both outbound and inbound, and we get great exposure, and our partner MLSs get excellent exposure. We have 60,000 members who are always out there hustling. And, I would say particularly in Orlando, that's a great vacation second home area for our members. I think this is going to be huge.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you go to the Miami Realtors page slash IntraMatrix, you can read a little bit more about all of that. If you want to get some more information here, just scroll up and down all the things. Got the FAQs on that side down there, kind of like a mirror to the resources that we have on our website there as well. But that's actually really, really neat.
Yeah.
And then you were talking about a rental market.
Yeah, so our rental market is huge. It's probably one of the biggest ones in the US as far as MLS goes. And it's, a lot of high-end rentals. We have a lot of people coming in finance and athletics, whether it's their primary location or if they're playing for one of our teams. We get tons of high-end rentals, which can be very, very lucrative for realtors who are working in that market, whether it's referral or working again with the listing agents with us. Can be very, very profitable. Everyone sometimes likes to dismiss rentals, but when those rentals are, $10, $15, $20,000 a month, all of a sudden that's real money.
It's a little out of my tax bracket.
Yeah, mine too. But you know what? They're really, really pretty and they look great, right?
Yeah.
They look great. Sometimes they're just fun to look at.
Yeah, I mean, you go driving around Miami. I mean, there's just some crazy real estate down there, some really good stuff, as well as some areas of our coverage area there. Awesome. All right, well, let's show this real quick because we'll bring it up so we can take a look here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive here. I've got Matrix pulled up here so we can kind of take a look at it together here. But it's really, really easy because when you go into Matrix, all you got to do is just go up to this reciprocal MLS access button right up here at the very, very top and scroll down. You all won't see Rhode Island yet, but because that's coming in October. But if you go down here to Southeast Florida and open it up right there, you're stepping out of our Matrix into their Matrix here. So let's get in here. Is there anything that they need to know about going into this matrix? And when they're in their version here, they can go from IntraMatrix, and this is what they would see. They would go to Stellar right there. So maybe we've got some folks from Miami there. Why is my Zoom so low? There we go. All right.
Well, because there's that, and then we default our members to classic mode. You guys have the more modern one. So if they want to switch to the more modern view, they can do that right there where it says classic mode and then the new matrix, go to the new dashboard.
There we go.
That's the look that you are used to, I think.
Yeah, I had like a little flashback there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We like to give our members choices when it comes to everything. And if they want to hang out in the old version, they're certainly more than welcome to. So, I mean, if you want to, you can pull up a hot sheet here. You can, see whatever's shown up new in the market, whatever price reductions there are, all those searches, any details, all the fields, whatever you want to focus on for what you do. And then also we have the new Matrix map search that's available as well.
Ooh, let's take a look at that. The new map search. Okay, so this is the 3-panel search here.
Yep. And so they can zoom into whatever neighborhood they want. They can put up a polygon. They can go into the lists if they want to.
Mm-hmm.
And so particularly if you're not super familiar with the geography, I think starting with a map search makes the most sense.
Okay.
And then you can kind of go in from there.
Oh, excellent. And other than that, if we teach the Matrix is the native system here where we are. So if you know how to use the Stellar MLS Matrix, you can use Miami's really, really easy. You can just pick up and start using it today if you want. Well, I'm sorry, not today, tomorrow you can use it, but I can use it today if I want to. Excellent. Let me know in the comments. Oh, I forgot to do this. Make sure you tag your office, whether you're watching this from the Stellar MLS coverage area or the Miami coverage area. I tagged everybody. So let me know where you're watching from, tag your office and everything, and let me know if you have any questions. But once again, this is all included in your Stellar MLS subscription / Miami subscription down there. And you can go right in and look for those properties right there. So Let me just check on the questions here to see if we have anything. Now, remember, from the Stellar MLS perspective, you can go in and you can search. So you're not putting in listings if you're from Stellar, you're not putting listings into Miami, because we do get that question a lot. Obviously, if you want to have a secondary membership or do reciprocals, you can reach out to them. They'll cover the costs and all that stuff there. But that's probably the most common question we've gotten. But this is actually really, really cool here. So I'm just taking a look here to see if anything, people love this. Okay, I love that. That's very, very cool. Now, if you are watching this maybe after the fact, please continue to leave comments and things, because we'll take your questions and we'll put that in the FAQ on the resource page if you do have those questions there. That's actually really, really neat. This is so cool. I can't get over this map right here. This map is it's just so cool. Like everything is just becoming so much closer together here in this area here. I just love that. Aw, very, very cool.
Yeah, and with the bright line now, we've got people going back and forth without having to sit on the turnpike.
Yeah.
Lots of people coming up to visit the parks, whether they're bringing their families or they're doing it on their own. Lots of cruise traffic back and forth. So,
yeah.
this is this handshake that absolutely makes sense. I know I won't speak for your members, but I will tell you that our members and board are so thrilled about this. We are so excited to be the first in Florida.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. I'm in Ocala. Can I do a search and subscription in Miami for a client? Yeah, no, that's the whole point of this. You can absolutely go in and search anywhere in this coverage area right here. You just open up the Miami MLS, and then you can just go and search just like you would search in the Stellar MLS. So you can go into Matrix and then search the whole area. Yeah, absolutely. Go in there and do that.
Yep, you can go log in. You can set the cities. You can set neighborhoods. You can set subdivisions. So if you have a particular building that you know about, that you're interested in, if you want to search in Coral Gables or in Coconut Grove, if you want to search, a particular, condo building, you can certainly put the name of that in as well.
Maybe you want to live next to your favorite Flanagans. I don't know. That's what I love about South Florida. Question. Statement. This is great news with two powerhouse MLSs coming together for the benefit of their members. Absolutely. That is awesome. Very, very cool here. Got people checking in from Tampa, some other areas right here. Some guy named Joel Flanagan. I think that's kind of funny right there. Excellent. All right. So does this cover... Okay, so what are the counties that are covered in this here? Because I'm not familiar with these.
We have members from Miami-Dade County all the way up to St. Lucie, including Broward and Palm Beach County.
Okay.
Now, there are other MLSs that also have coverage in those areas. So this is the listings from our members that are in those areas.
Okay.
So I will not profess that we have every single listing throughout Southeast Florida, but we definitely have almost all of them in Miami-Dade, lots in South Broward. And then we also have some in Palm Beach and St. Lucie County. We have 6 offices from Jupiter to Cuesta, Hobe Sound. We have offices in Hollywood, in Sunrise, Aventura, Hialeah, and then our Miami HQ is right across from the Miami International Airport.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. All right, let me just check on some other things in here. I think that brings us up right here. How do we get to the Miami MLS? Yeah, just real quick, I'll bring it up again here on the demo screen. Very, very easy. You're going to go from the Stellar MLS up here. If you go to the very, very top, the last option here. Now, if you are zoomed in like crazy, you might need to zoom out a little bit or go to the more option, and you're going to see reciprocal MLS access. And then to access this, and I would encourage you all to do this tomorrow when it launches, or if you're watching the replay, this launches on Tuesday, September 30th. You're going to be able to log in and just go right here to where it says Southeast Florida, and that's going to take you right in there if you want to go in and search. Yeah, it's very, very easy. Super duper easy. Whether you're coming from Stellar MLS into the Miami or Miami into Stellar MLS, we're making it easy on both sides for you. All right. Let's see here. People checking in. Okay, love it, love it, love it. All right. Yeah. Excellent. All right. Well, anything else that we need to bring up? Because this one's actually pretty straightforward. You can now search in the Miami area or the southeastern area of Florida.
And we're just really, really excited. We know that you have amazing member support. We also have amazing member support. If people, have questions, they're welcome to reach out to us as well. MLS at miamire.com. I know you have great support
We
networks
do.
well available if they have questions, but I think this is going to be awesome. I think that this is going to be a game changer for our members across Florida.
Yeah, me too. I think this is going to be great. Awesome. Well, Liz, I think that's going to be it. This is pretty short and sweet here. So please follow up with those resources. Remember, we got that QR code down at the very, very bottom right-hand side. And I hope you have a great day, Liz.
You too. Have an amazing week, everybody. Can't wait to see you all down in South Florida.
Yeah, I mean, I will be down there a week from Thursday. Hanging out, going to Flanagan's. All right. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate your time. Until next time, stay stellar. Do you have a tagline, Liz? Do you say things like Miami me, or I don't know? I'll make one.
Say thank you for being a Miami member.
There
We're
we
always
go.
grateful for our members. Thank you for being a Stellar member.
Yeah.
And Stellar, thank you for being a Miami partner. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.